The Senate resuming its confirmation hearing for ministerial nominees, with 6 nominees billed to appear before the Senate. The first nominee to appear was Professor Adewale Folorunsho. He spent over an hour before the lawmakers and answered questions on health and education.
We are dealing with a situation characterized by lack of morale. We are dealing with a situation characterized by the dilapidated infrastructure. We need to put money in education. We need to recognize education as a vital tool to promote not only economy, but this nation's development. And that is what we have to do. We really need to follow through and make sure that the universities are well funded, the staff are well motivated, and I can assure you, being part of this system, that our universities will deliver.
Eventually, he was told to bow and go. The next nominee that generated such interest was Zainab Ahmed, and she was taken up on her knowledge of the Nigerian oil sector and the issue of leakages in the system.
The NNPC employs crude oil swaps, oil processing arrangements to provide fuel that we need in country. These are very major areas of leakages that I'm glad that the GMD NNPC has started looking at. Another major area is the cost to us as a country of cash calls, how much we pay as a contribution to the joint operating arrangements. The bills are very, very high. As a country, we actually don't have the capacity to ascertain that the cost that we're being invoiced is actually real. That we are continuously owing our operating partners for these joint venture cash calls. And to make it worse, we have special accounts for cash calls.
The other nominees also took their turns and left the chamber. The atmosphere in the chamber, however, changed dramatically when the last nominee was on the stand. It was clear there was trouble as the minority leader rose, demanding an apology from the nominee.
So for the nominee to stand in front of us and mention names of senators who traversed the political terrain in Cross River together, and somebody jokingly said, we're under the PDP, he said, God forbid. We take exception to that. For somebody who has served under a PDP administration, benefited from it, I don't think it should insult the PDP by coming to stand in front of us to say, God forbid. God cannot forbid 16 years of leadership in this country, whether there were mistakes or not. God cannot forbid. Mr. Chairman, I'm addressing you because I know that even you as the chairman, you benefited from the PDP as governor of Kwara State for 8 years. And I also benefited from PDP as governor of Akpabio State for 8 years.
Is noted, nominee.
Profoundly sorry. Thank you.
This did not help as PDP senators kept interrupting his remarks with points of orders that the Senate President ruled out of order. The nominee eventually completed his turn and was allowed to leave. The Senate is to continue with the confirmation hearing on Wednesday when the remaining 5 nominees are expected to appear. Lanre Lasese, Channels Television News.